But we saw the game, and there were fans down the right field foul line, and Mookie Betts made a great catch, jumped into the stands basically, and caught the foul ball. I think was it Juan Soto's? Whose ball was that? I can't remember.
I can't remember who it was. I think it was Soto. Yeah, you got a couple of guys here in Austin Cabianco, if I'm saying it right, and John Peter. They were the guys who were involved in the incident you're talking about. And Capo Bianco, there we go, he told ESPN after the game that ready for this, Rob? They always plan to do something like that if it meant helping their team. And then he goes on to say, we always joke about the ball in our area. We're not going to go out our way to attack. But if it's in our area, we're going to D up. As if he was out here playing defense. What in the world? He says someone defends, someone knocks the ball, we talk about it. We're willing to do this. I patrol the wall, and they know it.
But if they wanted to, because Mookie reached into the stands, they could have tried to catch the ball and block him that way. What he did was trying to pry the glove open. After he caught the ball, obviously, like that's
he's holding Mookie in the air, like he wouldn't even let Mookie. Like, let me go. I'm trying to get back on the ground.
Oh, it was definitely one of those moments. But here's my thing: so they got banned from the Yankees for Game 5. This is the last game in New York of the season, and obviously there are no more World Series games after today in New York. The last two, if they necessary, would be in LA.
Yep.
But here's my thing: I think they kind of got off light. Because opening up a player's glove to try to knock a ball out is not like interfering or doing something like that. Is a little bit too much. And I think because they were season ticket holders that they didn't get banned or like for next season or a harsher penalty. Because I've never seen anybody try to pry open a glove from a player
for a long time too. It wasn't a quick 1, 2, 2. It was like
let it go. Right.
He was really like, you see his face. He's gritting his teeth. Give me the ball. I was like, yo, this dude is crazy. I said it looked like he had mortgaged his future and get 401k on this game and trying to justify him spending all that money. I mean, it was crazy to see. This is where MLB has to be hard on people because again. And I'm not trying to do the old Monday morning quarterback, but as you said, you watch it. What if he literally twisted Mookie's wrist so that he's like severely hurt, and I'm out of this?
And
I'm out of this the rest of this World Series. And now you got one of the stars of this game, one of the stars of the league, out of a World Series. Not a couple of games in mid-June, out of a World Series because some fan went crazy. Like you said, it wasn't a bang bang in real time. I tried to grab it, you try to grab it, and whatever. He was going out of his way, prying his hand open.
And the other guy was holding Mookie's other hand.
And that's what he said. And then that's what made me mad, Rob, was because let's say he goes, man, I ain't going to lie. I got carried away. I just kind of blanked out for a minute. I was just, wow, I was in the moment. You'd be like, all right, I get it. He's over here like, we had this plan the whole time. Like, that's where if I'm baseball, I go, oh, so this is what you were planning to do. He's like, I grab it, he holds the arm, and we like, well, all right, now this is
a game.
You know what? My wife is a lawyer. You know what this is?
Premeditated.
This is first-degree robbery of a ball from Mookie Betts' hand, okay? They thought about this, planned this out, and then they had the nerve to execute it. So you know what that is. You get more time for the crime when it's premeditated. So that's what Alex, I'm about to go Law and Order on him, man.
But do you agree that if these were random fans who have no history with the Yankees, who don't have an account,
right?
Because they told those guys, if you show up today for Game 5, you're going to be arrested. And that's what they told them, but only banned for that game. Do you know what I mean?
I know
if
what
they
you
were
mean.
Random fans that they didn't know or care about. They'd be like,
out forever.
Right,
who are these one-time ticket buyers?
Right,
whatever.
You can't be here. Right.
Clearly, this is what they do. They're known in that area. And you know how it is when you get certain like sections. This is what we do. We've been having tickets for 20 years. I know everybody around me.
You know, they immediately pulled up those tickets.
They've been buying for 15, 20 years.
Right, they've been season ticket holders for 15 years. We can't boot them out of here.
And not to mention, you know how this goes. If they mess around and come back and win this series, unfortunately, that guy is going to be immortalized.
Oh, no.
As this was the moment the spark happened. Yes, he is, Rob. You know it. Rob G, tell me I'm wrong. If they come back.
No, Rob G.
Hey, you know what, Rob G?
Really? That was the moment?
You know how Rob Parker hates statues? Boy, you thought D. Wade wasn't getting a statue. This dude is getting a statue. If they come back and win,
ripping out the ball,
it'll be the moment that sparks
but Rob G,
the
it
energy
didn't change
back.
anything right there at that point.
If they come back and win,
You know I'm right, Rob.
I don't know about statue.
Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating there, but they will be.
I promise you, he will have a car or something on one of the parade.
Yes.
trucks.
Oh God.
He will be up there with Aaron Judge and Volpe. Like, that's right.
100%.
He's putting his hand over the barricade, like it's the wall, like kind of thing. He's gonna reenact it. Like, oh yeah,
he's going in the Hall of Fame.
He's already been invited on multiple shows.
Oh, I'm sure he has.
Dude, I'm telling you right now.
He should be condemned, though. I don't buy into
with you, but if they win it all, this is New York. The rest of the league might condemn them. New York is going to be, that's my man. That's when it started. It was the spark. Fat Joe going to be sitting there mad as heck. Like, it was supposed to be me.
I'm sure Fat Joe still is not happy.
It's supposed to be me.
Wow.
This guy, I'm telling you right now, you know how these stupid things go, Rob, especially in baseball-crazed areas and superstition. I
get all that, but I don't think it's fair to try to rip somebody's glove open.
He went way too far.
Out of bounds.
And again, to talk about it as if this was always the game plan. We've been sitting here as ticket holders for years, and if this ever happens, me and my boy, this is what we're doing. And then they actually do it. I mean, he was literally biting his teeth. It wasn't like a bang, bang happened. It was like literally trying to rip. You and I were watching it live like, wait, what is going on? So, yeah, I think if you're baseball, you got to come down a little harder than that because it almost stole away from what a wonderful postseason. If that were a different inning, ninth inning or something crazy or Mookie gets hurt, that potentially could have ruined an amazing World Series, an amazing postseason run that baseball's having because of something bad happening. Again, Mookie risked. He's in the air, Rob.
No, I don't like
this,
it. I know.
Twisted. That could have gone wrong.
It could have gone
changed
sideways.
The series, and now we all got to remember this crazy dude who was going nuts trying to get the ball.
No doubt. Rob G, what do you got?
I just got a question for you guys. So obviously we agree that this guy was out of bounds.
Right.
I think that goes without saying. Are you surprised, though, that given the way previous fan interactions have been condemned, Russell Westbrook, LeBron James.
Right, this is what
okay, so this is the way that it was phrased by the ESPN reporter who got him on the record after the game in a tweet. Here's Austin Capobianco in the middle.
Gesundheit.
The fan that interfered with Mookie. I talked to him at a local bar when a bunch of other fans asked him to take a picture with him and for his autograph. He was a beaut. Story up soon at ESPN. Quote, if it's in our area, we're going to D it up. So even the reporters are glamorizing this guy.
Yeah, he should be condemned because you can't have that. I told you, if the ball goes into the stands and the outfielder is jumping into the stand, I have a right to go for the ball. Like if he would have tried to catch it.
Like an open hand, I'm trying to catch it.
And it blocks it from Mookie's
glove.
Yeah. Then you can do that. Do you know what I'm saying? But not what he was doing.
He's literally already
both hands.
He's probably
Rob G.
And other boys holding his arm. That was crazy. And Mookie seriously could have got hurt.
But even the way you guys are responding, like it's a joke. Like,
no, it's not a joke.
But nobody is upset.
No,
really,
I was upset in real time because again, let me. I get your point. Let me say this.
I know what you're saying. Right.
Let me say this, Rob. This is the reason why it's partly what you're saying. Because we are in the meme and GIF era. So even when something bad immediately, you know how many people sent me GIFs or videos of him? They were saying, when your dog has a tennis ball and won't give it up. Or when my lady grabbed my phone.
I posted one too, so yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
We're in a moment where, dude, we'll laugh at an old lady falling down the stairs if your caption's clever enough. That's the era we're in. So Bartman rolling around in his grave. I know he's alive, but Bartman is rolling around in the grave. Oh, y'all want to condemn me? I'm the reason why. But this dude, you're laughing, making gifts. Yeah, but he's getting signatures.
Right, but the difference is
they won.
Yeah, and that was a key play or a ball that could have been, an out for the Cubs, and then they wound up not winning and everything, so it kind of changed everything.
We were too hard on them. They were too crazy about it. That 30 for 30 was out of line.
It was a lot.